Welcome back, this time to sunny Wales with Tom Wrigley, of course. Always the greatest weather here at Tom's place. But quick intro before we go inside and have a look on the G80 Mexico blue car of ours that's going for that 1,000 horsepower. I've just come to drop off the turbos, drop off this satin black car. This is going to stage 1, Tom. Actually, it's just been completed, so what did it make? Run us through.
So just over 700 horsepower, stage 1 with an OPF delete.
Wow.
So crazy numbers really for rear wheel drive. G80 stage 1, well, done really well.
My baby, so this is my F80, so this has just come, I'm now back from America, so I'm going to use all the cars that we have as much as possible. So Tom's doing a quick glance over the engine.
You've got some CSF bits for it, some radiators, cooling,
so
check over, get all that sorted. We've got some, some
what's this? These are like, this is my version of it, but this is,
so this is serious. This is a fully built race car F80. This is purely race car. All plastic windows, fully stripped out, suspension, 3-way suspension. It's big brakes. Wow. Yeah, this is serious.
Serious. So this is an F80, full race car. It's got the AP brakes. I do. Yeah, and then these are the best wheels.
So this is basically a twist on a M2 CS racing car. So it's got a lot of the good bits on it, and then it's also got a lot of bits that we kind of do for them to kind of make it a little bit more special. So it's got the genuine wheels, it's got the genuine wing, windows, splitter, bumper, all that kind of thing. Fully stripped out roll cage. These are pretty awesome bits of kit, really. Not often you get to see these two together.
No, it's cool. And this is something that you guys do.
Yeah, we do a lot of race car builds, track cars, club sport builds, that kind of thing. I mean, that's a lot where my passion comes from for it, really. I've done a lot. That one's a really nice
M2.
Street car. That's actually fully built now, the engine. It's going to be a single turbo as well eventually. Just getting that running now, so that's all done.
Nice. Well, too much nice. I want to look at this beast. I've been missing it. Come. So, let's go straight into it. So everybody, we are now inside. So Tom's put the array of parts out. So obviously you've seen the turbos. These are the pures. What's your first impressions, Tom?
Yeah, they look
pretty good.
They look good. Yeah, obviously there's a few people we know in America running them and getting good numbers. So obviously the aim of this package was a bolt-on package. We've got some more, maybe some more spicier turbo setups coming for these, but for the moment this is going to be a nice bolt-on setup which will just work. And obviously you got all the rest of the
So talk us through what we're doing. So we're going to change the turbos, then we're going to drop the engine. So the transmissions, the car's kind of on, but the transmission's dropped. I'm taking it back, going off to pure transmissions to get fully built as a stage 2. So stage 2 transmission, stage 2 plus turbos, and then you guys are going to...
so basically this will be a step on from what we class as stage 2 on this car. So with port injection, you're going to basically be bolting on turbos. We've got our drop-in con rods to use with the stock pistons. We've got the ARP head studs, new bearings, rod bearings, head gasket. So this is kind of what a stage 3 package or stage 3 plus. And we're hoping to see, 1,000 horsepower. I don't see why I won't do it. And obviously the gearbox, which is out, that'll get built and get that in there, and then we should be good. Yeah, quite a lot of parts, but also it's not for what the performance you should be getting.
True.
This car runs obviously a 9.7 already, and on the street, if we can get it to run a low 9. If you said that a few years ago, all these parts are doing 9-second low, people would be thinking you're mad.
Really?
So normally you're talking major work. So let's see how we get on. Obviously it's constantly evolving as a project. But But
and then you've got all the specialists,
tools,
yeah. So the boys were just, I'm a tool fanatic. I love tools, and just to appreciate that all of these are OEM tools
genuine
that
tools
these guys been using day in, day out. So it's nice to see that they're not just
popular, mate. You know, and like I said, we bought it all for the S55, the B58. You know, they're all genuine in that way, where you can do these things properly. And yeah, let's see how we get on with it. Really, I'm super excited to see what we can get out of it. Obviously, it's blown a lot of people away with what it's done so far, with Car Wow and all that other thing that we did.
I want to race the Bugatti. That's my goal. So, Lord Aleem, that's a call out. Let's go, Car Wow. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'll shout them. A Bugatti would be cool. That's my dream, to see my car. Tom's more on the technical side. I just want to see 1,000 horsepower on the dyno, and then I want to see it
on the street. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Gap a Bugatti. But let's do that. We'll round that up. Now I'm going to leave them. Rob and Joe, the amazing guys here, are going to just jump on this, start stripping the engine. We might pop back up because it's about a 3-hour drive for us. So it's quite lengthy, but the boys will start cracking on. The goal will be we'll come back, we'll just grab some content of everything apart and the rebuild ready for mapping. Yep. Do you need to break anything in? I guess rods you don't really need to. You just need to put through a cycle.
With the bearings, obviously, yeah. I mean, we're going to be keeping the stock pistons and rings, so they won't need wearing in. But the rods, probably put a bit of a heat cycle and a bit of use through them. Yeah, just keep regular oil changes, and it should be good to go. Yeah, I'm super excited for this, mate.
No, I'm excited. Well, we'll round that up now. We'll put some clips now as well of this stage one. So if you're not crazy as we are here and just going to go absolutely nuts, then have a look at the stage one. So this is a really good customer of mine. He said he actually came in for some brakes, and then he's now gone away with a full Remus. So it's a full Remus catback system, drop-in panel filters, ECU unlock with Femto over in Finland, and then just a basic stage one. So this is a rear-wheel drive car. It actually made over power. So it made about 700 plus.
700 plus.
Which we've then toned back down and scaled it, so that way you can drive it to the tennis court and on the track day without any issues.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd rather you come back for more parts rather than never see him again because it's in a ditch. So, shout out to Rob and Joe. They have pulled off an absolute, and Alex. So shout out to those. I just wanted, I don't care about the rest, what's behind us, but those guys have made this happen. And of course, Tom, but he just sits on the computer. But let's go find Tom. Look what you see there, and there's a load of other G80, FAE, and everything else behind us. But yeah, it's an S58 X5M. Tom!
Yo.
Good to see you. It's been 2 weeks since we were in America together and we built this single turbo G81 for SEMA. We're now here collecting this. So
Another monster.
Another monster. So this has been a long time coming. It's been quite a big project for us. Shout out to Pure Turbos, CSF, and Pure Drivetrain Solutions, and obviously Tom Wrigley. And that's what we've done.
Yeah, so it's a full stage 3 build now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got our drop-in rods in.
They all know the source. I want to know what you did at Santa Pod.
Right.
That's what I do want to know, because I wasn't there. Where were we? We were prepping for SEMA.
Yeah, so basically, we went down Santa Pod. As you've probably realised now, it's putting the power down on the street. It's just not possible. You need that extra grip. So we've got the drag radials. Put them on, went down to Pod.
West Forges.
Get them on. Mickey Thompson's, get down to Pod, and we managed to smash a 9.3. Only our third run out as well. Which is
And that car, when did you finish the car? Like the night before?
The night before, and I thought, you know what, it's the last day at Pod, last one of the season, last one I could do. There's one more, but I wasn't about. Went down there, we had limited runs, we turned up, there's about 5 million motorbikes there. We got about 2 runs, but we did what we could. And there's so much more to come. You know, we're making steps. We started off at 9.6, 9.5, 9.3.
And 9.3 consistently.
Consistent, we did 2 9.3s, yeah.
2 9.3s, 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
flat.
But I don't care about the rest. My dream was to have a G8, or just an M3, or a car.
Yeah.
And especially an M3 that does 1,000 brake horsepower on the
got,
dyno.
yeah.
Let's go have a
think
it's like 250 a gallon.
I think, yeah, it's just crazy. Yeah,
which is about 50p a gallon,
50p
yeah.
a litre, isn't it? Yeah, 50p a litre,
yeah.
and we're what, 19, so we're more like £3, £54 a litre.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're gonna go out to the B road now, and Tom's gonna just give me a little bit of what it's made of, and then I'm gonna drive it for the first time.
Yeah.
And Tom's just gonna walk me through to make sure I don't kill myself.
I'll be honest, this is the beauty of this package. It's nothing like, you don't need any kind of, it's just a little bit of knowledge on the map switching, and after that, it's good to go, mate.
Let's just go. Give it a little.
Hybrid turbos, fuel system, obviously we can do CSF inlet.
Yeah, so we got
basic low pressure pump. spent a lot of time on this.
Wow.
Goes well, doesn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to go get up to like
Yeah, you get out of
cruising
this.
speed.
Third gear is the one. From there, just up, it just goes, mate.
And is it the clunkiness in first and second is just you can't
Yeah, but I mean, you want the most aggressive gearbox. You put it down to the more calm setting.
That'd be a bit smoother.
A lot smoother. Keeps all its functionality. So that's I mean, this gearbox is well within its means as well. This is obviously the stage 2. This is rated to another 400 newton meters. So we go straight over here and then right.
And we put the stock intakes and then the pure turbo like kind of silicone elbows and stuff. We're pushing the numbers. This is on Draggy at the moment as of this video.
Fastest in Europe. Top 5 in the world, mate.
That is.
It's a great achievement for a couple of boys from the UK, eh?
Couple of boys, and what people don't understand is we both started from the same car, EP.2, 240i.
Yeah.
Tom even tried to buy mine when I had to change to an M2. I wanted to find the Facebook chat or something, but it's to think that this is my personal M3. Now it's running.
This part, I've got one. We both got F80s.
And yours is next. I can't wait.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
So with the plans with mine is obviously essentially engine same as yours, gearbox the same, and then I'm going to go for a single turbo, same as the Touring.
Yeah.
Bigger one as well. So let's see what happens. I think for drivability, these are amazing. The Pures.
I think, and they're plug and play.
Plug and play, like those single kits. You know, they're not going to be for faint-hearted. You know, it's we're going to get the kit as best as we can, finely tuned. But I do think you're going to need a little bit more aware of what certain things are. You have no problems giving this sort of package to anybody. You know, you put petrol in this car and give it to your mum to drive around, and you wouldn't have an issue. Whereas one of those, you start, as you know, it's a bit more exotic, it's a bit more special. So we'll get there, we'll get them dialed in, see where we end up. I mean, it's nice to be mixing it with the big boys.
That's where I've got to enjoy the lovely gearbox, man.
That's what I mean, see that little mistake, but that's why I prefer to just have that setting so it just covers up. You gotta remember, things are coming at you so fast, you can even, with the best driver in the world, you just click a limiters, it's just, so across there, select the gear you want to be in, so you lock it out in third, floor it, and then flag it across, so then those things. See? Done. You'll get the hang of it.
I feel like I'm coming for you.
He's in, mate, he's in end of the month. The boys down your way soon. A10, watch out, it's coming for you.
But for the A10 boys, we've got something special. Let's show this. Enjoy. Alright, so we are in the sub 10 seconds to 9 second V58 M140i package that's just gone live from Tom. So we all started here, let's go. This is proper. So as much as we have our M3s and we push them fast, we only just got to sub 10 on an M3 on a stage 2, so 9.7 is a stage 2 like UK record at the minute. And now this has done a 9.9 on Draggy like last night. My phone's popping off. And now
on the street, mate, package. So this package is a full thing, drive in, drive out. It's available. It'll be available end of the month. So yeah, if you want a 140, you want to go properly fast on the road. I mean, wait till we even get it to pod, it's just going to be ridiculous. What are we going to be doing? 9.5, 8, who knows?
We've got Dylan in the back, we've got the golf clubs, we've got it's literally just someone's smoker. We're back on it. It's always a fun day. I've done absolutely zero work today, apart from these videos and collecting a new car pretty much. And this is... if you have an M140i, you would know.
You just need this.
You need this.
You need it, mate.
We have an M140i. I think it's a stage 2 boot mod 3. Mate, it's a bit lethal, but. eventful day. So we just collected the Stage 3 G80 M3 from R44. That's had the final Tom Wrigley just makeover, and then obviously out in the crazy, back to where it all started in the B58s. All in the 9s as always, but any guys, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, and if you guys want to upgrade anything for your car, feel free to contact us or Tom directly, and we're more than happy to help. And yeah, like, subscribe, hit that bell button, check us out on the next one.
Yeah, you see, I'm in